Jake hadn't seen his dad for 7 years. Ever since his mom left him, they had no contact with each other. And by the way his mom talked about him, that was probably for the best. But he always wondered what having a dad might be like. Before kindergarten, Jake never thought about it. His normal was normal. What's to think about? But at school, he started to hear about other kids' families. They sounded different, maybe even a little better. That's when the wondering started. Till now, Jake was learning a lot of life on his own. Oh, Mom would try to help, and she did teach him all the preschool stuff. But when it came to riding a bike, which she's still working on, or playing catch or shooting a basketball, it was on him. He found the whole thing to be very frustrating. So many things his friends knew how to do that left him feeling dumb. They talked about Legos and camping and playing catch like it was all totally normal, while he tried to avoid asking stupid questions or saying something they'd laugh at. It was a lot to handle for an 8-year-old. But one day his mom said something really strange. She said, "I'm having coffee with your dad tonight, so you'll have a babysitter." Coffee with Dad? Jake startled out. You hate Dad. Will you be okay? I haven't told you this because I didn't want to confuse you, his mother said quietly as she sat down beside him. But ever since we left, your dad's been trying to get us all back together. For a long time, I hated the idea. But lately, I've been wondering a little, and I finally agreed to have coffee, she said in what sounded like a complete foreign language to Jake. His head was spinning so fast that he thought he'd be sick. But you hate Dad, he repeated. I know that's what I've been telling you your whole life, she began to explain, and I blamed him for how bad I felt about everything. But the truth is, he was never the problem. It was me. Now tears were running down her cheeks. He tried pretty hard to love me and you, but I just wanted to have fun. I wanted to live like I wasn't married or a mom. He kept saying that wasn't best for me or for you, and that made me so mad that I finally left, she said with remembered defiance. Now I'm starting to see that he was right all along. Her voice softened. I've been trying to have all this fun and it isn't making me happy at all. And I see you trying to learn hard how to be a man. It's breaking my heart. Tears streamed again as she hugged him. So he called again last night and suggested coffee. I was shocked. I've been turning him down for so long that I thought he'd given up. I didn't dare call him after everything that happened, so I was so happy he called. And I agreed that it would be good to talk again. Well, that coffee melted 7 years pretty fast. They agreed to get back together within a couple of months. Suddenly, Jake had a dad for the first time he could ever remember. And Dad wanted to do everything together. Within a couple of more months, Jake was riding his bike like a pro, rollerblading, building Lego kits, and they even went camping. The only trouble was Jake felt clumsy learning all this new stuff. He was so stressed about doing something wrong, he didn't want to trip or stumble or drop anything so his dad wouldn't think he was dumb. And all that stuff was when his dad was around, let alone the times his dad wasn't there and he made bad decisions. Every time he blew it, he'd get so mad at himself. Loser, he'd yell at himself as he fumbled a football or missed an easy lob during baseball catch. His blame shame game was running at an Olympic level. You can't do anything right, came his self judgment when he tried to build a campfire. Who are you talking to? His dad asked when he overheard him. Me, Jake stated the obvious. I should know how to do all this stuff right. I keep blowing it. Son, let me tell you something that my dad told me a long time ago, he said. The most important thing to me isn't that you do everything right, but that we do those things together. Then he gave me a big, huge, embarrassing hug, just like this, Dad said as he gathered Jake in like a papa bear. And as much as Jake playfully tried to escape, he loved being the son in this new family picture.